Remember Marty from Mountain Men? Guess what? He's ditched the quiet life for more icy adventures. That's right, just when you thought he was out, they pull him back in. This time into Alaska, and he's brought his daughter along for the frosty ride. So wrap up, folks, and tune in to see if Marty's still got his trapping mojo, or if he's just there to chill. Literally. History's Mountain Men is one of those shows which people can't stop loving, regardless of the passage of time. That also happens to the stars of the show, who season after season have gained their audience's hearts by showing the best and the worst sides of life in the most isolated mountains of North America. For his part, Marty Meierotto became one of the most well-known stars of the show, not only for his impressive survival skills and piloting prowess, but also for his sense of humor and dedication to his family. Marty left the show after 8 seasons, but is still well remembered and acclaimed by Mountain Men's audiences today. So why did he leave in the first place, and what's going on with Marty these days? Does he have any plans to return to the show, or has he left that chapter of his life behind for good? Keep listening to find out. It wasn't good news for anyone to see Marty Meierotto leave Mountain Men in the 8th season, but it was a decision that he seemed convinced was the right one at the time. As Marty confessed in front of the cameras in one of his last appearances, he planned to spend more quality time with his daughter, Noah Jane, and considered that TV cameras would interfere with that. Noah, who was 13 years old then, was set on being taught the best trapline skills in the winter following his leaving the show. That situation made Marty reconsider whether he wanted his family being disrupted by TV cameras, eventually concluding that it would be best for everyone if he left the show. Despite his decision, Marty openly expressed his gratitude for being featured in the series for so long, saying, "I'm glad we got to tell a story, and I hope it's helped people understand what it's really like out here." Marty's exit from Mountain Men in 2019 coincided with his retirement from the Alaska Fire Service, having worked for 31 years as a pilot, hotshot, and smokejumper. This makes his decision to spend more quality time with his family all the more understandable. Since leaving Mountain Men, Marty Meierotto has been largely absent from social media. His public Facebook page hasn't been updated since 2021, and his Instagram account's most recent post is from 2020. This inevitably makes his followers wonder what's going on with him these days, whether he's still trapping in Alaska, or if he eventually chose a different path in life. Much to the surprise and joy of his fans, Marty came out of retirement to star in the first season of the spin-off series Mountain Men Alaska, which premiered in November 2023. The first installment of the show features Marty's adventures in the wild, though this time he's not alone anymore, but accompanied by his daughter Noah Jane, now 16 years old by the time of the premiere. While it's unclear what led Marty to return to TV, it's good news for all to see him doing as well as ever. Besides the comeback of Marty to TV, fans of Mountain Men gladly welcomed the premiere of the spin-off Alaska. The show's first season featured a snow-covered Marty on its promo cover, openly showcasing him as the main star. Besides Marty, Mike Hortzman is another well-known face to make the spotlight in Mountain Men, an experienced hunter who lives on Kodiak Island. He's gained lots of popularity since debuting in the main series' 7th season. Other cast members of the show are the couple Ivy O'Gwyn and Brett Bone, a taxidermist and a pilot. There's also Daniel Peters, who struggles to provide for his family through trapping, and the father and son team of husky racers Neil and Lauro Eklund. Mountain Men Alaska isn't the first spin-off from the franchise. As of 2022, Mountain Men Ultimate Marksman had already premiered. Unfortunately, it's unclear whether the new show will be renewed, but nonetheless, it's great to see Marty again. It was from an early age that Marty Meierotto was inclined to establish life in the outdoors. As History's website revealed in the earliest seasons of Mountain Men, Marty's first call to a life off the grid was at 8 years old, when his father took him trapping. immediately awakening a wish which he finally made a reality at 25 years of age, when he took some of his belongings and flew from Wisconsin to Alaska with not much more than $10 in his pocket. Though Marty's choice wasn't one to take lightly, he accomplished many of his goals after arriving in Alaska. For one, he became a member of the Alaska Fire Service, working as a pilot, but also made a career as a hotshot and smokejumper. The latter job is not to be taken lightly, as it consists of parachuting to perform wildland firefighting duties. According to a post by the Alaska Fire Service, Marty was one of only 4 people who completed the smokejumper training course in 1995. So for the next 5 years, it was only Marty and one other person who worked as smokejumpers in Alaska. Long before Marty Meierotto became a TV star, he was already well known in Alaska by fellow survivalists, pilots, and firefighters. According to a 2012 article in Trapper magazine, Marty had written several articles for the magazine Trapper and Predator Caller, on top of being featured on the cover of Field and Stream as Alaska's Toughest Trapper in February 2010. In the latter interview, Marty affirmed that he wasn't as pleased with either the title the magazine had promoted him with or the term survivalist. He also confessed that his lifestyle had slightly changed following the birth of his daughter, Noah Jane, leading him to spend some time away from the trapline to visit his family. In the end, Marty's reasons for choosing Alaska as his home come down to his philosophy of life. As he revealed in a 2010 article, all the hard work and sometimes gruesome conditions of his job and lifestyle are worth it, because of the experiences and memories he's had. This leaves us with not only a clear image of who Marty is as a person, but also explains the reasons behind his exit and his eventual return to mountain men. So, don't you have a hankering to join Marty in, literally, the great outdoors? Or are you content to observe his goings-on from the comfort of your lounge? What do you actually think about when watching Marty and other dedicated participants in Mountain Men, particularly in Alaska, but in other remote localities too? Really, wouldn't you like to at least experience the lifestyle, the genuine off-the-grid existence, if only for a short period? If not, why not? Do tell. Your thoughts and your feedback will certainly be appreciated. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.